Hi. So I wanted to do a really quick video. I was making, finishing up a candle order and doing some food prep, and I had this sudden, it tags along with the video I made yesterday about following the heart. And so what popped into my head today was the line from The Notebook when Noah and Allie, they had just had, she's about to marry another man. She still loves him. After many years, they came back together, had a little tryst or whatever, and she's going back to her fiance. And he gets pissed off, of course, and he's like, he looks her straight in the face, and he was like, what do you really want? Because he knows that she's a people pleaser. He knows that she's been raised to, she's got a lot of money. Her parents have a lot of money, and her parents wanted her to marry someone that had a lot of money. So she's a people pleaser, you know, and she was raised to be that way. And Noah didn't come from money, but he's a very, you know, obviously they're in love, and he's a good man. And he looks her straight in the face and he says, what do you really want? What do you want? And then she starts listing off, you know, well, I don't think she actually lists it off, but it's kind of evident that she's got reasons that are not really true to her heart. And she's like, it's not that easy. It's not that easy. And and in his mind, he's like, yes, it is. Because he's not a people pleaser. He does what his heart tells him to. And so she ends up breaking it off with the fiance and making a life with him. It's a beautiful movie. Oh, God, I love the romance films so much. Everybody that knows me knows I'm a romantic. But it's a beautiful film, but it's an example of, what do you really want? I mean, are you following your heart? Are you listing off the reasons in your head why you can't make changes? And guys, it doesn't have to be big changes all at one time. We over-exaggerate, our ego over-exaggerates when we know we need to make changes, or when we are feeling called to make changes in our lives. We over-exaggerate like big time, big time. So if we can just make small steps and then work our way into making big change over time, that is a much more realistic thing. And I know in my own life, I mean, as always, I'm talking to myself too. Life is always in a state of change anyway. I mean, nothing ever really stays the same, even if you wanted it to. So if we can just learn how to make small steps in the direction of where we want to be, we'll be so much happier. When you listen to that voice that says, I can't do this because of this, I can't do this because of this. Well, if you don't do it, then is that having a good quality of life? And I'm talking to myself here too, again. But we have to, if we want to move into living out our dreams or living out our desires in our lives, we have to really take small steps. Like what I'm doing with my coaching. I mean, I'm braving it out. I'm like, okay, I'm going to start making videos again. I'm going to start getting myself out there, because there's people that need my service, you know? And that's just one example. I've got other stuff and other things in my life that that there's going to have to be changes around, but that's okay. Change is not always a bad thing. And in fact, change can be the best thing that ever happened to you. So anyway, my hair's crazy. I'm about to go for a run. I love you guys. I've got a new email. It's rachelkdonna 1111@gmail.com. I just made it this morning because I wanted to have a separate email for my coaching. If you want to reach out to me for a coaching session to see if we're compatible, please do so. I hope you have a good Monday.